Thank you. My name is Lizzie and I'm from Fangirlish. And it's super good to see you too. I want to start with saying you got to play dodgeball. Like, is that something you ever thought you were going to do in a movie or out of a movie?
Well,
Not me. I never
many.
I didn't know what dodgeball was. I had to ask my kids. I said, "What's dodgeball?" "Oh, mom, that's too dangerous for you." I said, "What happens?" They said, "Well, people throw balls at you and they hit you and you hit them." And I went, "That doesn't really sound like something that I would necessarily want to participate in." And then they added in the trampoline, and I said, "Okay, this is completely insane." And they said Mr. De Niro and Walken and Cheech were going to do it, and I said, "Okay, I'm in."
Well, so they didn't have dodgeball in England. They had dodge bombs, so it was a little more dangerous, but, you don't get hit directly by them.
Cricket balls, cricket. That's
Cricket
what.
balls.
No,
But it looked super fun. And in the movie, it was like you were seeing the kids and you were seeing the kid side of these adults.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. I think that's the point is that, the older you get, I think the more childlike you get. And I think that's one of the sort of interesting things you notice in this movie is the kids are being kids, but they're almost being grown up about it. The grown-ups are not being grown up at all. They are definitely turning into small children.
But it feels like a really good movie for this time in quarantine, maybe to watch with your family. I had a lot of fun watching it, and I feel like it's a movie for every age.
I think so too. I think it's for every age. I think everyone's going to get something from this. It's not a kids' movie. It's definitely an everybody movie.
Yeah, and a perfect timing for it to come out, in this age when everybody has to be together. So that's great.
Yes, you're forced to be probably maybe with your grandparents and your parents and their kids, and you can watch this together and have fun. How has the quarantine been going? What have you two been doing during the quarantine?
Partying. We've been partying every night. Woo!
You partied by yourself there, didn't you, with your lovely wife?
Social distance.
I was crazy enough to go to work. So I went to Australia and started a movie there called Ruby's Choice. So I was in Sydney for 5 weeks and through quarantine and all of that. And I'm going off in 2 weeks to Spain to continue playing in another major movie, a miniseries. But mostly I've been at home with my kids and my family and my friends, very as safe as we can be, and doing a lot of Zoom artwork with people who are stuck in old people's homes and people on hospice, and trying to see what I can uniquely do to try and help people who are feeling very alone.
That's amazing, and I think the movie will help them too. At least it'll give them something to laugh at.
We hope so.
Only
if you see it 10 times. Yeah.
Well, I watched it twice, and I had fun both. So
very good.
I'll say that. Thank you so much for your time. It's been a pleasure.
You're welcome.